Good morning, everybody. This is Dr. Jimmy Henderson, cognitive scientist. This video is made mostly for my UNISA students, but other students are welcome to tune in, as well as any of you who are interested in relationships or are studying psychology. So today what I'm going to be talking about is relationships, and specifically the social systems approach to relationships. Now, a social system is one where there are a number of components who work together. They influence one another to such an extent that they form a system in which the communication goes in like a circular fashion between people, the environment and the person. The system eventually reaches a state of balance in which the information flows quite freely. It's a bit abstract compared to normal views of communication, but it gives you a good idea of how the communication takes place in the real environment. So let's have a look at this diagram quickly and we'll see. Good morning, students. Let's have a look at this diagram. You'll see now there's an interaction taking place between the person, the individual, his or her family, as well as the social cultural environment. And this works in a circular fashion. Actually, it should be both ways. It can either work backwards or forwards. In other words, interacts. The relationships are formed often usually within the family and within social settings. So let me come back to the importance of relationships. People. And then these relationships are there for people to interact and to meet the basic human need for acceptance and interaction, interconnectedness. People want to connect. It also affects social animals. So these three components of the relationship, they involve an agreement where people agree implicitly or unconsciously to this relationship, which provides a degree of intimacy and security to the person. Those people in relationships feel more secure than people who don't have relationships. It also becomes a mechanism whereby people can share affection, trust, love, gifts, information, and as I say, information through self-disclosure. Relationships usually involve an emotional bond. Just hang on a second, there we go. Usually of love, or at least liking, affection. They can also be based just on trust and respect, such as when a person, the counselor-client relationship, which is based on trust. There's no real love. I mean, there's not love, there's empathy, but it's not love in the true sense of the word. So through these relationships, we influence and assist each other. As I said, relationship can be formed from attraction, interpersonal attraction, or such as a love relationship, but in other cases there are business relationships and there are counseling relationships where they are not, where we're just meeting the person's need for help and support. So there are different kinds of relationships. The one is the exchange relationship. This is usually related to a business agreement in which the one partner expects rewards or help or rewards from the other. Then there are communal relationships, which are usually closer, family and friends. There is no real expectations in communal relationships. The person will take responsibility and just want to nurture the other person to help them. Then there are intimate relationships, partners or spouses, and those are the most common types that we will be discussing. Something that is not discussed in your prescribed book is threats to relationships. In other words, what do we need for a good relationship? And what threatens the relationship? First of all, immaturity of the people involved. A lot of people carrying baggage, carrying negativity, toxic problems, basically emotional immaturity. And they've never really mastered, this person has never really mastered communication or life skills. And that would be a threat or be very difficult for them to form a really good relationships. This immaturity comes through as selfishness, moodiness, impatience, arrogance, unthinking actions, and irresponsibility. In other words, like cheating on your partner. This should be irresponsible and also unethical and would destroy the relationship. Being intolerant, non-accepting and judgmental towards the other person can also affect relationships or family members. As I say, we're looking at the social systems approach here, where these relationships take place usually in a family system, and it can affect everyone around you. Before I open the floor for discussion, I just want to briefly mention Sternberg's triangle of love, in which he refers to 3 points of the triangle as intimacy, commitment, and passion. And the combination of these three different combinations produce different types of love: romantic love, consummate love, companionate love, and fatuous love. You need to know those different types as well. So I want to thank you for this for this opportunity to present this short video this morning, and I hope that it will help you with your studies. Thank you.